The world is going to have a new monetary system in this decade that we're in. We're going to experience this huge deflationary crash around the world, and people will just lose confidence in currency. And what do they always go back to throughout history? Time after time, for the last 5,000 years actually, they always go back to gold and silver.
Your true wealth is your time and freedom. Money is just a tool for trading your time. It's a container to store your economic energy until you're ready to deploy it. But the whole world has been turned away from real money and has been fooled into using currency. A deceitful imposter that is silently stealing your two most valuable assets, your time and your freedom. Welcome to the rabbit hole.
We are entering a period of financial crisis that is the greatest the world has ever known. The wealth transfer that will take place during this decade is the greatest wealth transfer in history. Wealth is never destroyed, it is merely transferred, and that means that on the opposite side of every crisis there is an opportunity. The great news is that all you have to do to turn this crisis into your great opportunity is to educate yourself. I believe that the best investment that you can make in your lifetime is your own education. Education on the history of money, education on finance, education on how the global economy works, education on how all of these guys, the central bankers, the stock market, how they can cheat you, how they can scam you. If you learn what is going on and how the financial world works, you can put yourself on the correct side of this wealth transfer. Winston Churchill once said that the further you look into the past, the further that you can see into the future. This program is all about creating your own crystal ball, being able to gaze into the future, being able to change this crisis, the greatest crisis in the history of mankind, into your great opportunity.
Hi, I'm Brad Hanson, and I'm here to introduce you to something that will undoubtedly affect you and everyone you know very shortly. Are you ready? It's all about this. This little card is called a Karatbar, and it's creating a revolution. People all over the world are falling in love with Karatbars, and for good reason. Framed inside is an entire gram of 24-karat pure gold, and it's gorgeous. Real gold right here. Karatbars have unbelievable credibility. In fact, I showed this card to a precious metal enthusiast, and he was so impressed when he saw this. His only two questions to me were, where did you get this, and how do I get some? Karatbars make perfect sense. Not only are they affordable, you have real currency in denominations you can actually use. And Karatbars International makes it extremely simple to exchange this currency for this one. Now, here's something that the collectors are going absolutely crazy over. Karatbar collector cards. For example, this is a limited edition card of Pope John Paul II that was made possible through a licensing agreement with the Vatican. This card has the potential to become far more valuable over time and is sure to sell out very quickly, as only 100,000 of them were created. What's more is that Karatbars International will be offering additional custom cards. All limited editions, and all with a unique theme. Now, if you're like me, you'll have a hard time keeping Karatbars to yourself. You'll want to show them off to your friends and other people you know. And believe me, once they see these up close and personal, they'll be asking you, where in the world can they get theirs? So, let me ask you this. Isn't it time you started exchanging some of your unstable paper money for a real inflation-proof currency? You can start by getting your hands on one of these, a Karatbar. So if you haven't already done so, you can create your free account right now. It only takes a moment, and you'll see just how easy it is to start accumulating this new global currency.